Hello. So today in this video I'm going to make cheesy pull-apart garlic bread, which I've made a few years ago, but not on this channel, but it's really good. For the bread you'll need I'm not following this recipe, but not fully, but what you'll need for the dough is you'll need bread flour, about 2.5 cups, granulated sugar, 1 1/4 teaspoon, 1 1/2 tablespoon of salt, and then 2 1/8 or 2 1/4 teaspoon of instant dry yeast, and then whole milk at room temperature, 1/3 cup of that, and you want to use a little butter if you want. You can use maybe about a tablespoon of butter if you want at room temperature, and then garlic. I'm going to use about, I'll say, a tablespoon of garlic, since it is garlic bread. This is minced garlic. And then lots of mozzarella, probably about 2 cups, a cup and a half of mozzarella cheese. Or if you're doing 50-50, you'll do a cup of cheddar cheese and a cup of mozzarella. For the bread, and butter as well, I'll use a half a stick of butter, maybe a full stick, I don't know. But I have a loaf pan for the bread. For the bread, I have the dough. I had it in the bread machine over here. But you want to take it out or make it in a bowl and do all that stuff. So you want to take it out and put it on a floured surface. I just have some freezer paper, and I'm just going to make this. If you watch my cinnamon roll video, it's exactly like that. You just want to roll it out into like a 1-inch thickness and roll it out throughout the surface of this. And I'll show you. This bread is really good, really oily, really greasy, really buttery, really garlicky, but it's delicious. But yeah, going back to apologizing, I find myself apologizing a lot, even for things I didn't do, and especially on film sets. I don't know why. I just found myself saying, sorry about that, sorry, and I talked with a director I worked with, and she's a black woman director, like me, or a filmmaker, and she told me, you just gotta eliminate sorry from your vocabulary. Don't let people, see you as weak, or see you as someone they can take advantage of, because people will do that. And I'm not going to be mean or anything. I don't have a mean bone in my body. It's very hard for me to be mean. Even the slightest things I say sorry about, because I worry about it. Was I mean to that person? Even when I just said, hey, could you please pick up that trash that you threw over there? Yeah, that. I don't know, I find myself apologizing a lot. Like somebody yesterday, he dropped his phone, and it wasn't even my fault, but I was walking up towards him and I called him and he dropped his phone. Then I was like, oh, sorry about that. It wasn't my fault. He dropped his phone, and he even said, you don't have to apologize for that. People tell me I don't have to apologize, but I just do. I don't know. It's my default. It's like saying, or, whenever you have crunch words or something like that. But I'm going to try to eliminate that word and stop being so sorry. Is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause So you see what I'm doing here with this dough? Spreading it around. Because what you're going to do is you're going to take a pizza cutter. Can you see that? You're going to take a pizza cutter and cut it like so. Alright, I think it's pretty good right now. It's less than an inch at this point, but I don't think an inch matters. You can just do like a half an inch thickness or however much. Alright. So you want to take your butter and put this melted a little bit. Not fully melted, just kind of soften it, I should say. Soften your butter. You see how my hair does that? I don't know why my hair does it. I have to do that all the time because it looks weird and my face is oily. I get really like sweaty, or not sweaty, but like oily as time progresses, if you can't tell. But you want to take your butter. I'm going to do how much is this? I'm just going to say a half a stick of butter because, yeah, take probably need a little bit more than that, but half a stick. And we'll just say like a half a stick of butter plus 2 tablespoons. So pretty much a full stick of butter, but a little less. And you want to soften this in the microwave. Or leave it on the counter, but the microwave's faster. And I'll be back. Alright, so you want to take your butter, what I put in there, and then I have about a tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic. So there's the garlic and the butter. Then I'm going to add some of my herbs again. Oregano, just put like a teaspoon in there. Oregano, Italian seasoning, and parsley yet again. Parsley. Then you want to take this mix your seasonings and your garlic butter, make garlic butter. And then spread this around the entire surface of your dough, like a cinnamon roll. And spread it like this. I just took out the stuffed shells for the first 20 minutes. I'm going to take the foil off and then put that back in and let all these cook together. I had an issue with the butter, like I said. I had the butter first and then I melted it too much. And I tried to stick it in the fridge so it can, solidify. But that was taking too long. So I went and got another stick of butter out of the freezer. And I had to keep microwaving that to get it like this. And it is still kind of solid, so. But I had to mix it together to soften it up by hand. Yeah. Alright, so you see all the butter is, get it all over, don't leave any space uncovered, unbuttered. Then you want to take your cheese and sprinkle cheese. Like I said, 50-50. I'm doing that for mozzarella and the cheddar. And half a cup of each, or a fourth a cup of each, however cheesy you want it. The cheesier, the more greasy it gets though, so be mindful. And you just want to sprinkle it around the whole surface. Like that. This also cooks at 350 for 30 to 40 minutes. Just watch it. 350 Fahrenheit. And I'm going to take some cheddar to make it better. Just sprinkle that around. Not too much. And I'm going to just do this. And then mash that down, the cheese down in there. And you're going to take the pizza cutter and cut this up. So you want to do it in about I'll tell you. So just kind of go throughout and do that. Not a specific measurement to it. But you do want them to be like kind of like this. So I say take your big pieces, and then you want to take them and put them in your pan. Put them in your pan like this. Alright. And you want to keep doing that until you're done. So 1 plus 1 is 2. I'm going to put a big one at the end of that too, because you'll start getting to smaller pieces. But yeah. And you can stretch them inside your pan as well. And you just want to go and put that in there like this, and it's going to bake, and that creates pull apart. Yep. I haven't made this bread in a long time. I first found this on Instagram. What's the person's name? Bread by Elise is the person's name who makes this. You can find the full video how to do it, but I'm showing you right now. You know, but the original creator. In the smaller pieces, I'm just adding in the middle. Just kind of go between smaller pieces and larger pieces of your dough so it can be even. But you want to do that. And I'll show you what it looks like in the end. But it smells good. You can make your own like garlic butter. See this tiny piece? I'm putting it in there. But this tiny piece too. You can make your own garlic butter concoction, whatever you want to put in there. Those are just what I use. I'm sure there's better stuff. Better seasoning and herbs. Alright. And it will expand and rise. And that's your bread. That's what it looks like. So what I did, because I had a pretty substantial gap of just no bread, I just kind of like fluffed it and pushed that all back to make it full, because I didn't have any like bread here, or just air. So I just, pushed that back. But it'll expand in the oven. But just put this in the oven. Like I said, put maybe a pan underneath if you want, because it will bubble over and might burn in your pan. But bake this for about 30 minutes. Just watch it, maybe every 5 minutes or so, because it will burn. There's a lot of grease and oil and stuff in there. But yeah, doesn't that look pretty? Alright, I am officially done with dinner. It's all done. It looks really nice. There's the bread. See, it rose up. I'm going to put it back in the oven a little bit, but I'm done making this video for today. But yeah, and you can just pull it apart now. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video, comment down below. If you want to make this recipe, then just comment down below and I'll give you the recipe if you ask for it. But subscribe to this channel. Like I said, I'm trying to get 300 subscribers at 212 currently. Let's get those 300. But thank you for watching yet again, and see ya.